Yeah, this thing keeps wanting to run. I was hoping for a little pullback there. Got 2 minutes till news. What's NASDAQ up to? It's still down there. And the S&P is just kind of in the middle. Honestly, today it's looking a lot like an inversion. US30 so high and NASDAQ so low. And then S&P is just somewhere in the middle. It feels like, yeah, they're kind of forcing us in a box. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a buy right here at the news. Stop's gonna be here. So K, an inversion is when US30 is on the opposite side of the trading range. So like right now, you can see here's the high of the day and here's the low of the day. US30 is near the high of the day, and if you look at NASDAQ, see it's near the low of the day. So that creates what I call an inversion. And so all an inversion is it's basically it's choppier trading conditions. And the reason the inversion creates that is because usually these markets move in tandem, not always, and especially lately, not always, because they have been, NASDAQ has really been moving a lot to the bullish side because of all the money that was coming into NVIDIA with all the chat GPT boom and tech. There's kind of like a tech boom going on right now with that, and tech is massively deflationary. So that's actually a good thing as far as inflation is concerned. But usually these markets will move in tandem. And so when they're not moving together, it just creates a little more friction, a little more back and forth. That's why I was expecting US30, and it's kind of like I was expecting it to pull back a little bit, but it never did. It went and stopped out that 4-hour order block that we had. It was a bearish order block. And so I wanted to see if we could dip back at least into that. We usually do, and then we'll buy up here and then reach higher. But that wasn't the case either. It just kept trading higher. And I think it has a lot to do with that inversion. We just got further and further into the inversion. So I think that's why NASDAQ ended up getting so choppy. One of them will always really struggle in an inversion. Right? The other one will do its thing wherever it's trying to go. The other one is, imagine they have like a rope tied together or like a stretchy band. And sometimes the band will snap back. Right? Sometimes we'll get like that massive, just like pulling a rubber band back and letting it go. And other times the rubber band gets pulled back and then it doesn't fling. It just goes back to normal. No problem. Nice. So we at least caught the 1-to-1. If you took a stop earlier on NASDAQ and it made you unhappy, you can close US30 now and you'll be back even. You'll only be down one trade. So now we tap that 1-to-1. I'm just going to move the stop a bit. So after we go to 1-to-1, generally that's when we expect our pullback. We didn't even get all the way there just quite. Yeah, this is probably going to reach back toward us. And see, now that US30 is pulling back in an inversion, typically NASDAQ will actually, that will give NASDAQ strength. Oh, Well, they're all selling off. S&P too. Dang. We will see. Tricky day, and today there were some bond auctions too. And with heavy news, I was expecting cleaner price action than that. Um, we didn't even hit any of the discount arrays that we had down here. We didn't even hit one of them. That's actually kind of surprising, but that's typical for a consolidation. So I guess that's really the biggest thing worrying me. Um, we took out that high of the week again as well. Damn. I think came right to the stop and just turned. Well, we survived. Um, it made another higher high. We drove up into that 1-to-1, and I'm going to be thankful for my survival in this one. And I'm going to take about 40% off the trade. And I'm also going to move the stop. And then the rest will ride. If we could get to about a 3-to-1, 4-to-1, I would, if we got a 4-to-1, I wouldn't even partial. I would just take it all off. So our setup for the ones on YouTube looked like this. We entered about the low of this candle. Our stop was literally right here. 971. Right there. And then our TP. Right there. If we can get that, I'd be happy at 3-to-1. But we already took partials at 1-to-1 just because at the end of the day, you know, you got to take what you can get. NAS dropped again. Oh, no. Yeah, NASDAQ has been shockingly difficult this morning, which, you know, is not that is not the normal status quo for NASDAQ. NASDAQ is generally, damn, but look at gold, bro. Where's Danielle at, bro? Where's Danielle? I need to talk to this man about gold.
What's good?
Bro, what happened?
You said what?
What just happened with gold?
Bro, I can't even tell you, bro. I mean, I took the long positions, but and it bounced off of literally 1893 perfectly, like just tapped it and took off. It and that area was take profit 2 on my fib level as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
So you must have placed a fat buy, bro. Made the market go up.
Nah, I've actually been lightweight. Like, what's crazy, I've been having a green day on gold every day just by like lowering my lots and then just taking these low risk setups and letting
Yeah.
this shit go to run overnight every night.
Right.
Like, I wake up in the morning and then take profit, and I've been doing that like every day. Take my trades, wake up, TP, and then rinse and repeat.
Hell yeah, that's what it's about.
I wish I would have been a little bit more diverse. This is something I'm working on. It's like being able to hurry up, exit, then exit, then re-enter, and just
Yeah.
gold is so prime for all of these type of opportunities, back and forth.
Yeah.
I wish I would have fucking known it was gonna shoot up that much. I would have held my buy a little bit more. It blew past one of my zones I got. So when it hit that zone, I closed, just thinking it was gonna reverse off that shit, and hell no, it didn't.
Right. Yeah, man. I mean, it's just I think for high frequency like that, it's really tough to do without algorithms, you know, or without some kind of program. Like I know that you can have like this one guy was showing me, like you enter the trade. So like when you manage a trade, you know, you generally manage it the same way every time. And he was telling me that you can just put a management software into your trading. So like once you take a trade, then you can just hands off and the algorithm will manage everything else however you want it to.
Mm-hmm. That's hard. I mean, I can't believe Nas.
Oh, I know. I know it, bro.
And
That's how it does,
that looked
man.
like you doing what Gold just did. That's what
Yeah.
it looked like finna set up.
Yeah.
I did see that when I was on the lower time frames on Gold on the 5 minute. I did see that big ass bullish engulfing, and that was another reason why I took the buys.
Yeah.
But it was like I'm still bearish as hell on Gold, but I know how Gold do. Gold to be bearish and then shoot up 200 pips and then go back bearish again.
Right.
For right now.
Bro, bro. Gold is
That's
real
hot.
volatile like that.
Yeah, and it's hard to like stick with one solid bias. That's why I'm saying like as far as it being dynamic, I'm dynamic up until like certain areas getting hit, and then like after that area get hit, I kind of gotta just see how it starts to react because it might fucking just completely retrace all the way back from where it just came.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why. That's why I left Nasdaq alone. I'm like, I'm not getting that fuzzy feeling. It's feeling like it's gonna keep trying to stop me out. You know.
Yeah, that's the thing is getting stopped out just for it to go in your direction.
Literally, bro. That's the most frustrating shit. Is when you take the trade and it stops you out, and then like completely goes your direction right after that.
Yeah, that shit happens too much a lot of the times. See, look at Nas. Nas is actually doing that shit right now.
Oh, look at the gap we just got on US30. Um, yeah, yeah. It ran that low, and it's just slowly turning around now. And look, they didn't even take out anything that significant. Just like a, they didn't even take out New York low. They just took out that little late low.
I need 1911 to hold on gold at least. At
1911.
least. I don't want gold to keep going bullish. I
Yeah.
want it to go back bearish. But we didn't hit a low that we haven't hit in a very, very long time.
Yeah.
So usually when it does shit like that, it goes on a bull run. So if it breaks 1911, then we're headed to 1930.
Yeah.
I take some buy positions on that breakout. What I'm seeing on gold is if we can go back down to 1905, 1906, reject there, that'll probably give us enough momentum to hit 1930 afterwards.
Right.
So this may be the buy zone for the continued longs in this area that we currently rejected on gold. And then it'll break 1911 and then it's out of there. And that's probably another 200 pips if I ain't mistaken. Let me see. 1930. Yep, another 200 pips from where we at right now. So that's a hell of a setup.
That's on gold, right?
Yeah. So right in the area that we in, I'm looking at it probably gonna reject from this area, from the 1906, 1905 area. And then from the rejections, it's gonna push bullish up to 1930, especially because that 1911 has been so tested. This may be it, but also what I'm seeing is that we failed to break the previous high, and it low key did just make a lower high. I'm on a 15-minute looking at it, so it depends on what this candle closes, but it looks like it may close as a lower high.
Yeah.
That shit could be a lower low. So like the bearish movement could be 100% solid. We just will have to wait, and it probably it's all good, but it probably won't play out all the way until tomorrow.
Yeah.
After all this movement, this shit is consolidated for the whole day.
Right. I like that there, bro. You know, there's got to be a lot of liquidity up in this day. Also, I'm gonna go to break even on US30. So I took some partials off at 1-to-1, took some partials off at 2-to-1. Like I said, just because I know that today's a little choppy, and we didn't just clear a high of the day, we also cleared high of the week. While Nasdaq's at the bottom of its range, it's trying to get up, but you can see it just got pushed down again. So did S&P. So it's Not the cleanest price action today, I would say. They gave a move, though. I'll say that for sure. They gave the move. Hopefully, we could see some more buyers come into the market.
Yo, Ty, you should take a look at GU.
GU?
Yeah,
What are you looking at, GU?
yeah. On the 1 minute, kind of looks like setting up for a buy.
Definitely. It's not going to be my buy just because I usually like to see the whole daily range left open. But I will say that that is hell of an inefficiency right there. I would be looking right here. It's a balanced price range. Yeah, that's clean, bro. You already get in it?
Nah, I'm waiting for a pullback.
Oh, yeah. They're running right now.
Yeah.
So is EU. That means dollars on the move down. Yeah, we got about 30 minutes left, and then we're gonna hop off. And just because this isn't high probability, I just noticed that there's a little bit more left on this US30. I'm gonna go ahead and just take it all. So I'm gonna just leave that last 0.01. Oh, nice, perfect timing. That way we just get as much, squeeze the lemon as much as we can. I don't expect this to be a trade that just goes screaming higher, so I'm really just trying to partial out to cover um, that NASDAQ loss from earlier this morning. That US30 still seems like it's holding, so I would say at least go. Everyone should have their stop at break even now.
Morning, everybody, here on Hope Island. And had a very adventurous boat ride this morning. I wish I could have documented it, but I've got a new boat here, and boating in Casco Bay, Portland, Maine area is not like normal boating. There's rock outcroppings. You've got to be very strategic in where you boat. And so it's my first morning on the new boat alone. Pretty big swells out there, foggy, raining, and I was alone on my boat. So just docking and parking when there's boats 1 foot near you, front and back, is interesting with the wake. Anyway, I use all of the strategies I teach on my show to stay calm, stay focused, stay in a peak state. I needed all of them this morning on the boat ride out here from a place that I have in town. And it's a rainy but beautiful day here. I'm gonna go see the horses and probably ride for a little bit, and then head back to town. Hope you're all doing great. Max out.
it's just fell back to that 1-to-1. I was thinking they were at least hoping, I guess, that they get a little rally going in there, but we'll see. Let's see how that GUNE is playing out. It came to that balanced price range and pulled back. Yeah, dollar's being a little flat again. S&P, spider's web. NASDAQ fell short, spider's web. And now US30's finally going into what looks to be a consolidation. Cool. So break even, and that will be it for me today. I expect more buyers to come into the market here on US30. eventually. Maybe not right this second, but could be at 10 o'clock, could be a little bit after noon, but we'll see. But